Hello everyone, welcome to day 281 of playing chess every day for you. Let's find the game. We get the black pieces here, and d4. So I'll start with d5 here. Bishop f4, the right move is to play knight f6. Could give the tempo on the queen now, but then they just kick me away. Think I'll actually come to f5. If they play h3, that will look like they're playing g4. So they just develop their knight. They get to this square, which is annoying. I think I can prevent that with knight to c6. Before I do, I'll play... Although if I play this now, they pin me. If I play a6, they get to this square, which is annoying. I'll just go for this. If they allow me to play a6, that's good for me. I stop them from coming into e5. They do come in and pin me. And the problem I see with a6 is that they can double my pawns. I could play queen up one square and then kick them away. But if I play queen up one square, they have this knight move, which is really, really annoying. I think I should come in and pin their knight to their queen. I don't want them to be able to weaken my structure though, so I think I'll actually drop back for now and then kick them away. This knight move looks very annoying. If I move my knight away, they'll take my bishop, and then I'll recapture. Then they can come to this square, which is really annoying. So I'll go for a6. And they do take, so... I don't want to play e6 right now because I'm trying to stop them from... I'm trying to get my bishop active. Although I could go to this diagonal with my bishop. So maybe I can definitely play e6 here. This bishop does not have anywhere good to go. This diagonal looks really good. I stopped them from castling as well. I could come in here and just be as annoying as I can. They're trying to push him. If I come in here, they can't easily remove my bishop, so it's a very nice square for me. I also stopped them from being able to castle. I can play e6 and try to just remove this bishop. My bishop is a very good piece. And they reveal an attack on my bishop. I can simply just go back. I can even go this way and try and keep some pressure on the knight, which seems nice. I'll definitely play e6 now. Opening up the bishop and trying to castle. They jump in to target my bishop, and also this pawn. I can take, the queen takes. They'll have eyes on this. I think I'll have to move my rook. They also have a check, but I just block. Queen takes. I don't have to worry about this. e6 does attack the knight. If I go here, the knight jumps in. If I go here, the knight jumps in, but then if I move my queen, the knight's actually almost trapped. And so I can definitely just slide over to protect. It's a very weak move though to move with my queen. Rook over doesn't seem great, but I think I have to play rook over. This becomes pinned to my rook though. I'll play queen over, I think. Next I have to play e6 to move the knight. So I'll play e6. I'm just trying to remove the knight. They go back. I don't have this push, which is annoying. I could play this. I could go for c5 actually. And c5 they take, I can take. And the knight takes, I take. I do think it's actually the move bishop d6 is actually quite good. Because if we trade, I just have an extra pawn in the center. And that seems pretty good. I'll go for this. I'm also stopping them from jumping in. If bishop over, I have this. And I hit the bishop. They go ahead and push. That move doesn't seem good. I don't think taking the bishop is good for me. I guess the knight takes and then it's just annoying, putting pressure on my pieces. But bishop takes, if queen takes, I just have a very nice square for my knight. Taking seems good. If knight takes, I should be okay. If queen takes, that should be fine as well. We get pawn takes. This square seems very good for the knight. I could jump in here, but I'm not really threatening anything with that move, which is the problem with them. They're trying to play this, so I could go ahead and push h6, just stopping this. The thing about knight to e4 is that I'm preparing c5. c5. After this, if they take, I can take with my knight. So they're going for this. And it takes, I just play this. If they take, I play knight to e4, I'm attacking the pawn. So I'll just play this move. They do have an opening here. If they push, that actually looks quite annoying, but then I just have the move. Knight g5. I'm attacking the queen and defending. Okay, so they allow me to play this. I tempo their queen, win the pawn and defend. I'm also, if the queen moves, I'm threatening to take here. Now after I make a knight move, this will be very weak, so I'm actually thinking I should play this. The check doesn't do anything. This knight move doesn't do anything. I think I just push here and force the knight to make a move. They come in here, I just move my rook. And if they want to push, then I can move. I do lose this though. I am seeing that their rook is... This is pinned to the rook. They jump in to hit my rook. I think I just go here, and then the knight has to make another move. This is protected. I'm trying to play e5. If the knight goes here, I just play e5. And that's actually almost the only square. They could go this way. I'm just playing e5. Okay, so now they're attacking this, so I do have to play this. The queens will see each other. They are attacking this. But my threat is that... Okay, if they take, they can actually win the pawn here. But my threat is that if I'm able to queen trade, this is actually pinned, so I'd win a rook. I just win so much material. They have to take my queen here. They have to take my queen. Because this is pinned to the rook. They also have to make a knight move. If they take here, that's a blunder. Because yes, they win my rook with a fork actually. So takes. If they go for this, I am losing a rook, but I trap their knight. Okay, so they go ahead and take. That's a good move. And they do win this. Now if they take though, they lose this. So they win that pawn. If I push here, I'm not trapping the knight, but I do have a check here. If the king moves, and check, if the king moves, I can just take here and try to create some counterplay. If I take with the knight, my knight's not pinned, but it's not in a good spot. If I take with the rook, I lose my attack. But then my knight's very active, so I'm wondering if I should take with the knight. If I check, then they just go here. And then I have almost nothing there. I could take, and then jump in. I could also take, and then do this. Which seems actually very good. I get to tempo the knight, but then I guess they take here, so I can't actually make the rook move. They go ahead and castle, so that's interesting. If I take here with the knight, I'm threatening a fork, so that has to be the correct move. They do have a check, which I should have been more careful of. Well, after check, I just go here. I'm threatening a fork. They check me with the other rook. Now if I step here, they have this, which wins a pawn. I'll step here instead. Still threatening to take, which would almost give me a check after the rook moves. They go ahead and take that. Now I can pin the knight to the rook almost. Or I can win this, which I think I should definitely do first. Then I'm almost trapping my knight. I can win a pawn, or I can do this. And if the knight moves, the knight can win this. That's just not great for me. I don't want them to come in here. I do have this move, very aggressive. Forcing the rook to move. And this move actually forces the rook to move in a strange spot. So I do like the move, this. But I guess if the rook moves back, that's not good. Taking here seems strong. I'll just go ahead and take. I do see that this square would be a fork. I do see a tactic here. I can play rook d8, and if they take, we trade rooks, and then I have a fork. And that actually seems very nice. And if they don't go for the trade, I can pressure the knight. Seems like a nice tactic. So rook d8, if they take, we take. And if they take, I have a fork. That's a strange move. It allows me to pin the knight to the rook. It's a strange move, trying to go for a check, I guess. If I go here, they can't double up. If I go for this move, the check seems strong, definitely. But I just move, and I should be okay. This move forces the rook to move, which would give me this square, but now the knight is here. I think this, a rook trade here, just not good. But I can definitely go for it. I'm probably meant to attack the knight, but this would actually blunder my rook. So I'll play rook e8. They take, I take. There's no check. If they do make a knight move, I'll go for the tactic of trying to move the rook. Knight check here seems annoying, but I can just move. They do just have a free check here, but I'd just move. And then they'd have to move. They target my knight, I think I'll target their rook. They go for the trade. That's okay. If they can't check me. They do jump in. If I go here, they are attacking this now. And they might actually win it. So it looks like they are winning that. If I go here, they take. I could stop pushing. Could also give a check. But I don't have many good squares for my knight. This pawn move, although they're just threatening a check now, so I might have to step away and just allow them to come in. Yeah, I think I have to run my king. I can't allow them to check. If they take, I have checks. I'm the one that's going to push, so I need to get my knight back in the game. I think f5 is a good move because I just bring my knight back into the game. They take. Now I'm wondering if f5 or g5 is the better move. I do have a check, then the king just moves. Could go here, threatening the check and come back, but I think f5 works. g5 looks strong. And I can get behind the pawns. They do give a check, but I can just play king f6. If they play here, I play here. Yeah, I think I just push here. The check doesn't seem to do much. Check if the king goes here. Although maybe the check is quite good just to defend myself. Check, king here, I have another check. King there. Now I just push. If they check me, I step up. I see a very strong move here. Rook d1 pinning the knight to their rook. Okay, but this just allows me to push. Push if the knight goes here, I go here. Push if the knight goes here. That's actually annoying. I think I could go for this rook move. I could go for this rook move. This rook move just stops the king from being able to cross here. I'll go ahead and push. If they go here, I have to run my king. I'm trying to win the pawn, but I have this move to defend. And I could also go for, yeah, this move. This knight move actually seems better. I'm stopping them from coming here. Could give a check now also. They take a pawn, but it doesn't stop me from this move. If they come here, I go here. Although this check actually wins the pawn. It's a blunder from me. But yeah, it does win the pawn, but then I pin the knight. Pin the knight like this. And if they check me, I just move. So even though I blundered the pawn here, I managed to pin their knight, so. Now if they check me, I just push. And they have nothing. They actually give up the knight completely. And so I can check them. I can also try to get behind the pawn. If I push, they push, I have this. If I push, they push, I have this. Yeah, I should be completely fine here. They push. I can just go here. I can also push myself. I think I'll just keep it simple and go here. If they push. And check, the king has to go here. Yeah, check seems strong if the king steps here. Here's a check if the king steps here. I have this. Don't want to have to give up my knight, but I think I will have to. Here, I'm just attacking. Here, if they push, I take with check. King needs to move. If I take here, I'm giving up my advantage. If I take here, the king takes. Check, doesn't work. Here, push, take with check. Here, take. The king can go here. Yeah, and then I'm in trouble. If I give up my knight, I should be winning. Well, I can just pin their rook to their king here. Now takes, pawn takes. Takes, pawn takes, I push. I'm 3 squares away, there are 5. And we get the resignation, so I get the win. Let's look at this game. They played an 81.7, I played an 86.6. I made 3 mistakes, they made 2. I think in the endgame I played, even though I was winning, there was a point where we were actually drawn because of my mistakes. I win a pawn here with tempo on the queen. Here I can almost trap the knight. And here I'm actually slightly better, even though I give up a pawn. Well, I had to drop back here to protect my pawn, and I'd just be winning. Taking that was a mistake. I'm actually winning here, and because they trade rooks, it's a bad move for them. Here I'm supposed to just ignore the checks and just play g5 and try to promote as fast as possible. I do play g5 here. King behind is always good. And yeah, I'm 2 squares away from promotion here. I actually end up blundering here. By pushing, I missed the fork. But I pinned their knight to their king. I win the material. Then pushing is a mistake. I'm supposed to play rook here. I guess I'm preparing to, if they push, to pin. Yeah, taking is a mistake. I'm actually supposed to play king up. If they push. I mean, this almost draws the game. This is actually winning for white. Wow, so these were some massive mistakes from me. Taking is a horrible move. It's a really bad move. I'm supposed to play king up and just allow them to push. If they push, I play rook g8. And I guess I defend myself, so maybe that's why. It's not bad. Here I get to pin their rook to their king. I thought this was completely winning. If they take, it's a win. But if they played this... Oh wow, I guess we're actually equal. And they are winning. If they just play this. Wow, they get to defend. So, I missed that this was a draw. This is a draw. If I take... So if they push and I take... This is drawn if I play king g4. They have to play a5. I play f3. They play a6. I promote. And then the best move for me is queen f6 check. and the game would go on. So luckily for me though, they make a king move, which actually is a huge blunder, and loses the game because I'm just closer and I win because I'm first to promote. That's it for today, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.